Hi, I'm Lisa Talev, the owner and sole practitioner at Inspired Wellness in Austin, Texas, where I do massage therapy, energy work, and holistic health coaching. I took the class from Kathleen Forrest called The 12 Core Dynamics of Common Problems a couple years ago, thinking that it would be a really helpful tool for my coaching practice so that I could help people shift out of faulty mindset when they were in their old pattern of behavior. And actually, what's interesting is that I ended up getting so much value out of the class in unexpected ways, but I'll come back to that. The thing that was very counterintuitive and sort of awkward at first for me with the core technique meditation that Kathleen teaches is that it has you do the opposite of what your instinct tells you to do. So when most of us feel a really big, overwhelming emotion, we want to run away, right? We want to turn it off, take a break, maybe hide in an addiction, distract ourselves with being really busy, but we don't want to just sit with that feeling. Kathleen, though, gave us a really interesting insight, which is that when you can be with the feeling, feel it all the way, you actually can complete it, which means you get to walk out the other side instead of feeling like you're being chased by this terrible, scary, overwhelming emotion. So coming back to how it touched me personally, for the last 12 years of life, my mom was going through a very slow, long, drawn-out process with Alzheimer's that we knew it was eventually going to take her life, and it was kind of taking forever. And then back in September, it accelerated. We got the call from hospice that, okay, now's the time if you want to come say any last things. My sister flew into town, and the two of us were by her side for about 10 days, her last 10 days, where she wasn't eating or drinking, she was hardly sleeping, and we really had to be present for her, to kind of walk her to the gate, sing her favorite songs, read her favorite poems, say goodbye, tell her to be brave, not to be scared, all those things. So as you can imagine, the emotional charge for me, having been very close with her all my life, was very intense. And there was a certain day where I just hit kind of a breaking point, and this little voice in my intuition said, do the core technique, do it right now. So I was able, in that moment, sitting right by her side, holding her hand, I was able to go into my own meditation process using the core technique to go right into the eye of the hurricane, right into the center of that big, bad, overwhelming emotion of grief. Just to have this observer's mind that you can tap into when you get there, and the ability to just have compassion for myself, be more present for myself, and to say, this is some of the most intense emotion I'm gonna ever deal with in my life. So let me be there for myself. What does it feel like? So in this kind of opening to a curious, non-judgmental frame of mind, you tap into so much wisdom and inner peace, and you really let go of this sense of poor me, this is too much, I can't handle it, and you're in the moment handling it, and you come out stronger. So I can't recommend it highly enough, and it's hard for me to imagine what it would have been like to go through that difficult experience without this tool under my belt. So I'm really excited Kathleen is sharing this with you, not only to teach it, but to give it away as a free offering is really incredible. So take advantage of that right now. Go to her website, holisticemotionalmakeover.com. Click on the link for special report, and then you'll get to access a download of the core technique as taught by Kathleen Forrest. It's so powerful. It's such an incredible transformative tool, and it will actually make you feel so much stronger and more capable to handle any emotion that gets triggered for you. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Enjoy.